Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here with All Four Loaves My Brain, securely bound behind my back. And today, I'm starting part one of a two-part series discussing UnitedHealth Group, what it's like to work there, and the dark, maniacal rabbit hole of what it's like as that company and how they use and abuse doctors and patients. Stay tuned, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
Today is December 5th. 2024, and yesterday was a day which will live in infamy. Chief Executive Officer Brian Thompson was assassinated on the streets of New York City. Now, you may say, who the heck is Brian Thompson? Well, Brian Thompson was the Chief Executive Officer of a company called UnitedHealth Group, and he was shot down by an assailant or an assassin in the streets of New York City as he was about to go into a meeting to discuss the financial futures of the company and of healthcare in general, I believe. And he was the gentleman who I found out was being investigated by the federal government for insider trading, and he had just happened to dump a bunch of stock, thousands upon thousands of shares of stock in UnitedHealth Group before he was offed, as they say. Now, to give you a little bit of background here, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to first talk, I've got some videos here about UnitedHealth Group, and I'm going to show you some propaganda videos they have of trying to recruit people to come work in their call centers as a customer service rep, or what they call in their company, they call customer service representatives advocates. They're advocates. But to give you a little bit of background, UnitedHealth Group, which is headquartered in Minnesota, it's headquartered in Minnetonka, Minnesota, is a leading American multinational healthcare and insurance company. It operates through two primary divisions, UnitedHealthcare, which offers insurance products, and Optum, providing health services. As of 2024, it ranks 8th on the Fortune Global 500 list. Okay, and I did some research on that as well, and Optum makes a boatload of money, make a ton of money. They are number 8 on the Fortune 500 list, and their overall profits are close to, UnitedHealth Group has a market cap or net worth of $536 billion. And as of December 5th, 2024, its market cap has increased by 8.41% in 1 year. It's having huge profits. But they are not immune to controversy. They are not immune to ridicule. And they are a very powerful, big company that is causing a lot of grief for patients and for doctors alike. And I didn't know doctors were being strong-armed in a lot of different ways by this company. But what I want to do today is, let me start off. I'm going to show you some recruiting videos in this first part of the series, of this two-part series, how they try to recruit people. Now, if you go over to UnitedHealth Group on YouTube, you can see these same videos. These are produced and directed and funded for by UnitedHealth Group. And this first one is titled, What It's Like Being a Customer Service Advocate at UnitedHealth Group. UnitedHealth Group. Are you ready, folks? Happy, upbeat music and all these propaganda videos. Make Sven dance. Dance for me, Sven. When you work to better people's lives, one of those lives will always be yours. Your life's best work.
Hi, my name's Keith.
Hi, Keith. How are you? Hi, my name's Keith. I'm here to sell you a whole line of bullshit. Keith is a health advisor at UnitedHealthcare. Now, okay, all of you people out there that have worked like I have in a variety of industries and call centers, have you ever seen a guy quite as good looking and well put together as this? He's going to tell us with his toothy grin what a great place it is to work and what it's like to be a UnitedHealthcare health advisor. Let me ask each and every one of you this. In all the call centers you've worked in, have you ever seen somebody so suave looking, so put together, so suave and debonair?
Suave? God damn, you're one suave fucker.
Isn't he suave? Suave. Let's listen to what Keith has to say. Right, Keith?
I'm a health advisor with UnitedHealth. It's not a position for everyone, but I want
No, it's not a position for everyone. Of course not. 80% of you will quit before the week is out.
to share with you a few reasons why you might consider being a health advisor yourself.
Mission to help people live healthier lives. That's why I want to work there, because I'm on a mission to help people live healthier lives.
The health advisor model is built upon consumer needs. You serve as an advocate for the customer.
As an advocate, it's just such corporate word salad. Just this fancy way of saying you're a customer service representative.
You might find that you
Oh, Pam is the site director. She's the director of the whole call center. Go on, Pam. I'm sorry I interrupted. She obviously likes baseball, riding bicycles, and stuffed animals.
call a provider's office, make an outbound call in order to...
Let's do this. Let's turn the sound down on Pam here. And just watch her facial expressions. Watch these facial expressions. They're scary. She does a lot of this. What was that? Let's hear what Pam has to say here for us.
You serve as an advocate for the customer. You might find that you call a provider's office, make an outbound call in order to resolve a billing issue.
I mean, who talks like this in real life? She's so animated. Her shoulders are moving, her eyes are moving. I don't know. It's just so choreographed and such bullshit. It really is.
Or you may make an appointment.
So now they cut from Pam to the well put together customer service representative with a nice headset on, sitting at a very large, very clean cubicle. And they're trying to give you this impression it's a nice, clean, safe, well lit environment with professional looking people who are well dressed.
For a consumer who's having difficulty getting an appointment, you might find that you're working with internal business partners to own and resolve issues from the beginning to the end. Or you might be
I know
calling...
what they mean by an internal business partner. People within the company is what I would think that means. Now, here's another guy. I have never seen people that look this good in a call center. Now, keep in mind, this particular video is from 2012. So it's 12 years old. So people dressed a little bit different back then, I guess. I don't know.
The customer to let them know how things are going, ask for additional information, or just to let them know that things are going well and they should have their issue resolved in a few days.
This is Josh, trainer at United Healthcare. He says their training is 14 weeks long. Let's hear that again. 14 weeks long.
Hold on, training program for health advisors is about 14 weeks long.
14 weeks, huh? That's 7 times as long as the traditional call center. 14 weeks. A lot of training in a call center. And he seems awfully masculine to be a call center trainer. Most of the male trainers in call centers are very effeminate. You know, they come sashaying in the room and they're all filled with koosh balls and oingo boingos. Yay, everybody. So he's the Bill Fleetemeister of United Healthcare.
But also very, very hands-on.
You take real calls while you're in training, and you have people there with you doing, backup with listening in on the line with you. Or
Wait a minute. Who is Amber? Sorry, I got caught playing with myself, so to speak. This is Amber. Amber is a I've had too much to drink there, Sven. Oh, Sven, speak to me. Don't be mad at me because I'm drinking. She's an advisor.
you doing, backup with listening in on the line with you, or for just walking around saying, hey, I got a question on this one. Can you
I like her hat. So she's implying there's going to be all kinds of support on the floor. They'll have all kinds of people there to help you with your questions.
Please help me.
Connecting over the phone is actually very difficult, as you can imagine, because we don't have a face to look at, which we're very used to doing. So we have training that's actually built into the health advisor model, which allows people, our health advisors, to actually identify phrases.
Look at that training room. Oh my God. When I see that training room, oh my God. It's just like, oh. And that's what they all look like. Dark, gray, windowless, awful rooms. Oh my God. And look how nicely dressed all these people. These are really people in training. Oh, these poor people.
Pay attention to tones and actually understand what this member is going through. And
now look at the board behind him. Now he's the trainer. He's the one that's going to have the boingo boingo. Here. Sven Fliedemeister. Hey, Sven. And behind him, he has got the ICRIP acronym, the ICRIP. He probably goes, okay, today, everybody, we're going to talk about ICRIP. Everybody ready for ICRIP? I bet you're all wondering what ICRIP is. Oh, it's integrity, compassion, relationship, innovation, and performance. ICRIP. Yay. With a little picture of a doll up there. See my doll there? There's Jeffy. It's got Jeffy up there with some nice cutouts of some nice looking people. ICRIP. Yay, everybody. ICRIP for United Healthcare.
And how they need us to connect with them.
As a health advisor, as a career
Oh, Natasha, health advisor.
opportunity, it's a fantastic career opportunity for anybody who likes working with people, likes
Yeah, she's very enthusiastic about the job. Fantastic opportunity, she says.
interacting with people on a daily basis.
Look at the excitement in her face. I may be empty space today. What? I may be empty space today. Should it say, my soul is empty because I work here? What does this mean? I may be empty. Be fit. I may be empty space today. I have no idea what that means.
Helping them problem solving
Oh, but I'm poised for growth
and learning.
and success in every way. She's like Bob Dylan in that video. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, so clever. What a clever production, United Healthcare.
A thing or two on your way there.
Oh, she smiled.
It's fantastic for people like that. That's the kind of person I
Yeah, fantastic.
am, and I truly love what I do.
Oh, she says with a huge smile. I truly love what I do. Oh, please kill me, take me out. They run me over with a truck, please. Oh, I truly love what I do. So that's video number 1. This is video number 2. This is why become a customer service advocate. This is from United Health Group's YouTube channel. This is from 12 years ago, and it states, being a customer service advocate, also known as a health advisor at United Health Group, means that you get to help people live healthier lives every day. So it's the same bullshit, same line down there. See what these people say. Yay, upbeat music. Why be a health advisor? Because you're a masochist, that's why. Whip me, beat me, make me work at United Health Group. Please.
I'm a health
Look at this guy. What does he look like?
advisor because I wanted a career opportunity with a company.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes. Let's mute him. Let's do this. Let's mute this guy's eyes as he's talking. And look at the pain and the sorrow in his eyes. People will say, Pete, you're just projecting because you're filled with pain and sorrow. No, look at his eyes. His mouth is downturned. He almost looks like he's going to vomit. It's like Sven here. This is the kind of people you're going to end up sitting next to in the call center. No offense, Sven. You're beautiful to me. I love you, baby. Okay, let's go back. I don't think he has much to say. Let's hear what the young lady has to say again.
Each day I leave with a smile on my face because
Oh, yeah, sure she does. Each day I just leave a smile on my face. Look at her eyes. She's like, oh, please help me. Save me from this godforsaken shithole of a company. Please, I'm screwing people over every day. I leave here with a smile on my face because I'm leaving at the end of the day. I'm out of here. I'm going to go home and smoke a bong and eat some Cheerios.
I feel like I help somebody. The doctors help them with their medical condition, but we take their stress away. We take away their fear.
Oh, sure you do. Yeah, I've dealt with your call centers, man. You don't take away our fear. You add to our stress. You add to our fear because none of you know what the hell you're doing. And you're expensive and you deny our claims. It's just you just make my life so much nicer.
Of getting treatment.
What are the benefits of being a health advisor? Yay!
You do have opportunity to work various shifts. We have lots of shifts to choose from.
Lots of shifts to choose from. Now, we know that's a lie. And I've made videos about this. When you are hired into a call center, they tell you there's lots of shifts to choose from, but then they only give you 2 choices. If you're new to a call center, you're new to that company, they will not bring you in a first shift unless you know somebody in the company or you know somebody higher up and they say, yeah, bring Pete in on first shift. He's a good guy. Otherwise, you're brought in on second or third shift, and then you have to make and meet all the metrics within that call center before you're allowed to post to a different shift. And if you don't make your metrics, we're stuck on that shift until you do. And then you have to bid for that shift. If there aren't positions available on the shift you want to go to, for instance, first shift where all the old people sit and don't ever vacate those positions until they retire, you're screwed.
As well as multiple times a year, if we need additional help, our workforce management team will put out opportunities for overtime. So if you're somebody that really wants to make some extra money at overtime rates, those opportunities are always there for you.
He's just laughing because he knows he's lying. These videos are designed for the average schmuck who doesn't know that they're being lied to. These videos are designed for the general public who are desperate to find work, who think UnitedHealth Group is a good place to come to work, and they don't know how incredibly hard it is to keep that job. They have no clue what they're getting into.
Work at home is
She's got the make-believe look in her eyes. Anytime somebody's like this with you, and they're like, believe me, I didn't cheat on you. Really, I didn't. That's the believe me look. And his body language saying that they're desperately trying to get you to believe what they're saying because they know in their heart of hearts they're lying. This is Valerie. Hi, Valerie. And look at the setup here. This is all professionally set up. They got a nice vase of fake flowers behind her. And the back wall is lit with a separate light up on a tripod up to her left, our right. And this has all been choreographed. Clean desk, computer desk behind her. Colors have been chosen for her. The whole 9 yards.
fantastic. It's a great opportunity. At least for me, it fits into my schedule. Everybody's different. But one of the things that you do have to do to be able to work from home is you have to meet your metrics.
Meet your metrics. Now, so this is 2012. This video is released. So they are way ahead of their time. They had people actually working from home back then. But you have to meet your metrics. So if you've got kids at home and you think it would be better to be at home with them, they'll recruit you and say, hey, Sally, you got kids at home? Oh, you can work from home with UnitedHealthcare. Don't worry about it. We'll get you in there. You get hired on second shift. You never see your kids again. Then you find out you can't meet the metrics and you find it impossible to ever work. They'll make sure you can't work from.
There are certain criteria of being on the floor that you have to meet or exceed.
We get good pay. At least I feel it's good pay.
Look what he says with a smile on his face. For all we know, this guy is living in his mom's basement and he's making $12.50 an hour. In 2012, that's possible. That wasn't really good pay back then. And I know most call centers back in the early 2000s were paying more than 10 to 12 bucks, maybe 14 bucks an hour. So what is good pay to him? You don't know why. I mean, good pay, really good pay today is 25 bucks an hour, but nobody pays that.
And we've got good health benefits as well. We've got our 401, we have our incentives. We've got our quarterly bonuses. So these are all great benefits.
He looks a little bit like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
The training program for health advisors is about 14 weeks long, very intensive, but also very, very hands-on.
We work with Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, they're so good. Oh my God, Sven. You think they have a charity for illegal aliens, for space aliens that come to the planet? Oh, they work with Habitat for Humanity. They're such a good company. Oh, it pulls at my heartstrings.
We work for different shelters here in the area. We do a lot of toy drives, food drives on almost a month.
Oh. He's got his eyebrows up again. Talk about the food drives in front of the lilac tree. Oh.
Monthly basis here at UnitedHealth. So we're very active within the community. So once the day is actually over here, we have an opportunity to step outside of the boundaries of the company and still be able to work with others here at the company to better our communities here.
So they show the guys in the food truck. You know, every company does this. Every company works with charities. And to the general public, it's supposed to look like they're just good Joes. You good Joe, you know. But it's a tax write-off. It's a way of them reducing their profits so they don't have to pay as much tax to Uncle Sam.
So each call that I take, I feel like it's an extended family member calling.
Oh, what horse shit, dude. You don't even deserve a vomit sound on that one. You feel it's an extended family member. That's such unadulterated garbage coming out of your pompous mouth, you freak.
This could be my mother or my brother or my sister or my father calling with the same health condition.
What do they teach you to talk like this in some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? So crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Okay. What would I love about being a health advisor? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Oingo boingo. What? Oh, what do you love about it? Oh.
Some of the greatest rewards as a health advisor are actually some of the simplest ones at the end of the call, just having somebody express how thankful they are that you were able to help resolve this issue for them. That makes a big difference, hearing that praise come from our members. And then, of course, internally, we've got a reward program.
And I also get to make out with Bob in the closet. Oh, here's Keith again.
Suave? God damn, you're one suave fucker.
Somebody just says, "Thank you so much."
Oh, thank you so much. Yay. Here we go with Miss Yellow shirt and the fake flowers in the background. Look at her. She's like, oh, I'll put my finger down my throat so I can puke before I have to go back on camera. Oh.
Big thank you. I live for it.
It is one of the most
Oh, Amber's back. Amber, how are you? They've got her out in the garden.
rewarding positions that you possibly can have if you are a type of person that enjoys helping others.
I don't. I enjoy causing people great grief and pain. So here's another one. This is the closer you look at United Health Group. Employees like Teresa are using their unique background experiences to get the job done and look closer into solving the toughest problems in healthcare. All right, let's hear what she has to say here. This, I guess, is Teresa. This is United Health Group YouTube channel from June 28th, 2019, just 5 short years ago. Now look at the opening setting. It's a middle-aged couple walking at dusk or at dawn along a roadside in a farm somewhere. Earthy tones. Down-to-earth people. People of the earth.
My role is very complex. With my military background, I'm very tenacious. I mean, if there's a problem, I keep digging into it until we figure out how to fix it.
Okay, you know what? I've known lots of people who worked in the military, and I've known lots of guys who've been in the military, and they're not tenacious. If anything, they were disappointed by their time in the service or their time serving. They're proud to have served, but they were bored out of their gourds. So this is what they do. So they start off with this shot here. This is just a 30-second clip. So you've got Ken and Barbie walking through an airport hangar, and it cuts to this woman. I guess this is supposed to be her, Teresa G., volunteer veterans advocate at Senior Quality Analyst Optum, part of UnitedHealth Group. And I'm going to talk about Optum in another video. There's a whole rat's nest of things going on in this company that's pretty dark. And this woman, I guess this is her.
Into it until we figure out how to fix it.
Slow motion on a rail, tracking shot, a dolly shot, slow motion of her looking sincerely at the computer screen as she speaks passionately to a customer. She's an advocate for a customer. And then we cut to a guy practicing his karate moves. All right.
Few organizations in the world match the complexity and global impact.
So they cut to him. So I guess in the morning he goes to karate lessons, and then he puts on a suit and tie. Shirt looks a little bit too big for him. The whole outfit looks doesn't look right on him. But he puts on a suit and tie and goes to work at UnitedHealth Group is what they're implying here. They're just good Joes, just everyday people, veterans, karate people working in a well-lit office with lots of glass windows, feeling good and important.
Of UnitedHealth Group. Whether it's changing the game by integrating data, technology, and people at Optum, or creating a more personalized healthcare experience at United Healthcare, it all adds up to reaching our...
Everybody smiles, well-lit, nice makeup, just beautiful, young, energetic, vivacious, tenacious people. So let's go over here to Indeed and look at the jobs. United Health Group. And let's see what kind of jobs they got available. So what I want to look at here is look at reviews. They've got a 3.6 rating out of 5 stars. They've got 18,000 reviews. Of the 18,000 reviews, they've got allegedly a rating of 3.5 stars, which is pretty typical for most companies. It's usually right around there unless the company's really awful. 3.5 stars on work-life balance. Pay and benefits, 3.2 stars on job security and advancement, 3.2 on management, 3.5 on culture. Amazing support. Let's find some of the low rank ones. I like the low rank one, the lower one. 3 months in and I haven't realized that I hate this job. 3 months in and I haven't realized that I hate this job. I honestly hate this job. I know this. Let's see, what are they? They're senior pharmacy care technician. And they say, I honestly hate this job. I know that sounds harsh. Having to call to question members on why they aren't taking their medication is stressful. And half the time they don't want to speak to you because United Healthcare has 3 to 5 other departments calling the same people, asking the same questions, especially. So by the time you call, they're annoyed. Wow, what an awful job. We got to call people to see if they're taking medication. Yes, this is a work from home position mainly, but honestly, I'd rather be back working any of my old jobs that I've been working here. Overall, if you like being on the phone and bothering elderly people, then maybe this job is for you. But if you don't stay clear from here, I wish I would have read the reviews before I accept this position. Honestly, hoping to be fired soon. I wake up every day filled with stress and anxiety about this job. Bingo. They've been with the company 3 months, and it's a call center position. I don't lie, people. I don't make this stuff up. This isn't just because I'm talking sour grapes here. Oh, sorry, Sven. I hit Sven in the face just now. Sven, get in the way, brother. You better be careful. I'm going to hurt you. Then you're going to have to call your United Healthcare representative to get coverage from your doctor, and it's going to be a complete nightmare. Oh, it never hurts, Sven. After all, I wear him on my head. Pros, free lunch on our one office day for the month. So you have to go in the office once a month, get a free lunch. It's probably pizza. Cons, everything else. Don't work here. This is from June 13th of this year. Coding compliance analyst, Washington State. This company is an absolute joke. The pay is terrible and extremely low. Pay is terrible and extremely low. It's the same difference. You barely get a raise no matter how hard you work. The insurance they offer is trash. The pay time off sucks. And you're being threatened by a layoff every other month. Is this same company? Isn't this wonderful UnitedHealth Group? I thought they were a wonderful company to work for. Threatened to get laid off. What? I don't believe it. And here's the official response from the company, which is just a basic, a bot. Thank you for your comments. I'm sorry to hear about your experience. Please know that we value your feedback and are actively working to make any necessary adjustments for improved processes and support for our employees. Oh, that's so sweet. Response to this, guys. Don't work here. The same thing. Just a cut and paste bot. How sweet of them. So this one says, terrible company. This is from June 11th of this year. Terrible company to work for. Customer members are rude and pay is terrible. The amount of calls you have a day is ridiculous. To pay someone such low pay. Hard to get promoted in company. Micromanaging is constant. Pay better for such ridiculous workload. Again, this is just reinforcing what I've said about these call centers, any call center. Same canned response. So this is from May 26th of 2024. 1-star rating, the worst place I have ever worked. He or she is a telesales flex agent, former employee, remote. And they state, I could go on and on about all the terrible things about this company. The absolute worst experience I ever had. The biggest thing was the job was advertised as 100% remote. Bingo, number one line, nothing's 100% remote ever. We were hired on by a temp agency and had to prove we were worthy enough to transition to UHC full-time. Our first AEP, we didn't get a commission check because we had to prove we could sell just so we could transition. The agency they hired had to handle the transition was absolutely awful. Didn't get paid on time, had errors in our pay, and half the time we had to fight tooth and nail to get it. Secondly, we didn't find out we were required to go in the office twice a week until we were in our meeting for those of us to transition over. So they basically lied to these people. I knew that they would. They said it's all work from home. Then you get hired, bait, hook, and switch. Then you got to go in twice a week. Secondly, we didn't. Company never took responsibility for false advertising, as most of us didn't live anywhere close to the facility they chose. I live almost 2 hours away. All they did was pretty much tell us, take it or leave it. After we went through everything just to get licensed, then you've got to be licensed to work at this place. So you're probably selling health insurance too. Oh my God. I wonder it's 13 weeks. Oh, this is going to be awful. Because when I was at Progressive, you had to get licensed there. It was horrible. Oh my God. Horrible. Boring. I couldn't even stay awake. It was so boring. All they did was pretty much tell us, take it or leave it. After we went through everything just to get licensed and all the trouble we went through with the temp agency, most of us chose to stay. Once transition over, management was absolutely awful. They could never get help in chats. Always told how bad we're doing, and just overall, to say the least, the worst experience I ever had. I do not recommend anyone work for this company. They do not care about their employees, and pay was never worth all the money they said you could make. Oh my God, Oingo Boingo wants to work there. It's fun at UHC. Woo! So everybody, that's UnitedHealthcare in a nutshell. No, it could be a nice place to work. I don't know. I've never worked there. But from what I've seen in the news, the CEO gets murdered on the street. I think that speaks volumes of what kind of company they are. There's people pissed off at everybody in this company from top to bottom. Their claims are being denied. The CEO was crooked. He was invested by the federal government for insider trading. Just a real classy organization. Somehow they weaseled their way into buying out and controlling 70,000 doctors in the United States and being one of the biggest healthcare providers in the world. But hey, what do I know? Well, I'm PTPOP, and if you like this video, I'm telling you, better give me the thumbs up. You'll be condemned to working in the UHC call center. All right, guys. Have a good day. Hasta la vista, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?